How you doing?
Hank, where you going? Where you going? Hey, that's the boy. So, they got the fencing all up in the new pasture. And that means Hank gets to roam free in here. We had something get quite a few chickens the other night. So that meant it was time to finish up the fence and get Hank out here because we've noticed this pattern when we don't have a large animal with our chickens. The predators come. So we had just butchered our pigs probably about a month ago, and now we're noticing predators coming in and trying to get our chickens and being successful in that. So we knew it was time that the fence needed to be finished. That was a project that needed to be complete, and we're super thankful that it is, and that a larger animal needed to be out here with them, and that meant Hank. Hank was originally out with them, but him and the pigs didn't get along, so we put him back up. And now he's back. So now we're working on moving the white leghorns onto the pasture. These guys, like, I don't even know. We were so excited to buy them, and we sold quite a few, but we definitely did not sell anywhere close to all of them. So we've been just kind of playing around with the idea of keeping them at this point and selling their eggs. Aaron had a really good point. They're white chickens, and they lay white eggs. And he said he thought that maybe that threw people off because of the whole commercial chicken look. And now white chickens and white eggs are associated with commercialized poultry. So that was a good point, but these guys definitely aren't. They're a good breed. They lay a lot of eggs. And so at this point, we're still trying to sell them, but we may just end up keeping them for their eggs and seeing how that goes. If not, then we'll maybe be able to have better luck selling them as a pullet or a egg layer. They are certainly loving being out on grass, though. They've been in their brooder, so it was getting a little tight.
Hope you guys don't get pecked. I'm not going to get pecked. Slices, I think. Nice slices.
Alright, we're doing a lot of garden things today. I'm slightly behind, but it's alright. It's kind of how it goes. So, one reason that is because I've been waiting on hay. Our local hay guy will sometimes sell us these old, rotting hay that's not really... I mean, I guess your cows could eat it because it looks pretty good underneath, but it's not something he would normally bale up into square bales and sell. So for $10, this is a great deal, and I'm going to use it as mulch, which I absolutely love doing. And then yesterday I started working on my tomato trellis, so I'm doing this on the cheap. I would love to do, you know, just rows of cattle panel trellises, but that's not in the budget this year. So since we have a never-ending supply of bamboo, I saw these really cool bamboo trellises on social media, so I am mimicking that, and I will just plant the tomatoes at the base and have like runners going up it that I can tie them to. And then I saw where they were planting things down the center. I may or may not do that. It depends on how well I can keep my tomato plants pruned this year. They get to be a jungle, that's not going to work. And then my goal for the peppers is I'm just going to stake bamboo into the ground and that'll be fine. I did go ahead and start some cucumber plants, so I'm checking on those. I've got a few coming up. I'm not going to go too wild with cucumbers this year because we have a lot of pickles still in the pantry from last year, so we need to eat those up before I go big on canning. I will ferment a lot more this year. That's my goal with cucumbers, is to ferment them versus pickling and canning. And I also need to figure out what I'm gonna do about squash. I wasn't going to do winter squash this year because I didn't think I had the room, but because we redid the garden beds over there and Aaron tilled up this spot for me that gave me 2 more beds to plant in, I now have enough room for it. So I'm just going to go ahead and do a little bit of winter squash. I'm not going to go crazy with it. I'm going to do like pumpkin and some delicata that I like to roast and just kind of have on the shelf because that's something that you can put up with 0 effort. I'm all about that. Here's what I have so far. Some of it looks a little wonky, but Amanda and I, we were out here killing it, doing our best. We're about halfway done with the trellis. I'm gonna do the upper rows later on and then put the bar across the top like I did on that end. But for now, I really want to get this hay down and I want to get the tomatoes in the ground. So that is where I am going to focus. That's what I'm going to focus on right now. This garden is turning into such a lovely place. I cannot wait to see how it all comes together. Thank you for watching, and may the Lord bless and keep you.